Good morning. It is Tuesday, July 6th, and it is 4:23 in the morning. I'm here in Millinocket, Maine, at the Appalachian Trail Lodge. Getting ready to walk downtown and have breakfast. The diner opens at 5 a.m. I need to get in there and out. We leave at 6 a.m., actually 6:15 precisely, to head to Mt Katahdin. Today will be summit day. All right, here at Katahdin Stream, fixing to check in with the rangers and get this party started. Oh, beautiful. It is 7:15 a.m. by the way. Wow. All right, Katan Falls. All right, Baxter Peak, 5,267 feet. Got 5.2 miles, and it is 7:30 a.m. So, here we go. Hey, have a good day.
You too, man.
Thanks. There goes Al. He's another northbounder who flip-flopped. Met him in the Smokies. He's a pretty fast hiker. Definitely can tell I lost some fitness while I was at home. Starting to get a little rocky here. I guess we're going up there. Still got all this to go. We're going way up there. This is a hell of a way to start a through hike or end one. Alright, that appears to be the last of the climbing. Looks like it flattens out up here. So far, the worst rocks that Katahdin has to offer do not compare to Virginia's rocks. Very fortunate to be able to do this in short sleeves. Alright, it's 11 a.m. and apparently I have one more mile to the actual summit. I just passed the A-Ball campground trail back there. Said it was 3.4 miles over to A-Ball, and I'll be going back via the Appalachian Trail. I think the other trail is actually easier, but I need to go back where I started this morning because that's where I'll be camping tonight. Here's the summit of Katahdin, and that's the northern terminus of the Appalachian Trail. Whew. Yep. I once in a while go down, keep it moisturized, and then just foot placement.
Nice. Impressive.
Alright, it's 11:46. I didn't spend but a few minutes up there, just enough time to get a couple pics. And headed on back down. I'd like to get down ahead of the rain if possible. Alright, it's 1:10. There's the saddle. There's a good shot of the saddle and what's left. Of course, that's where I came from. Whew. Oh. I'm gonna sleep good tonight. I got soft while I was at home. Just passed a couple Nobos, heading up to Summit. They started on February 16th. And this is the worst last little bit. That was much easier to come down than I remember going up it. Maybe it's just because I'm warmed up and in the groove. All right, last little bit of rocks and then we're back on the trail. All right, it's 5:48, so that means it took me a little bit over 10 hours to summit. Walked back down into the Katahdin stream, and this gentleman over here, Al, we made an arrangement yesterday to share a campsite, and he had already figured out which one was ours, and he's checked in here. So as soon as I walked out of the woods, there he was, and pretty happy. There's a spot right over there in the leaves I think I'm gonna go in. And we've got a privy right next door. Good stuff. Looks like a nice quiet area. Water right over there. Can't ask for more. I'm gonna get some dinner going and get my junk all set up for the night. Good morning. It's Wednesday, July 7th. It's 5:58 in the morning. Here's my setup for last night. I decided to go ahead and pull out the bug bivvy to use for the remainder of the trip. $6:56. Al's finishing up with breakfast, and I'm gonna get started here. This is the first time I met my 7 a.m. rule in a little while, so that's a good way to start. Slept real well last night. Found some leaves, and Al made me a cup of hot water this morning. I had a hot cup of coffee, so a good start to the day. Goal today will be to get to the A-Ball Bridge. It's 9-point-something miles. That's my initial goal, is to get there, get my resupply box, and then I can head into the 100-mile wilderness with a fresh resupply. I'd like to get a shower. A-Ball campground, I've heard they have nice showers, so let's see how it goes. This park is beautiful. There's Grassy Pond. It's kind of neat. They actually have canoes down there where you can just go out on the lake, go out on the pond. It's really cool to just travel along this lake for a pretty good distance. Like, this is the edge of Baxter State Park. I've got to put my yellow slip in there. All right. Next stop should be A-Ball Campground. And there's Katahdin. So I could imagine coming this direction, northbound, and then seeing the mountain come around the corner. That's pretty awesome. All right, looks like we come out onto this big road, and then I need to turn right and just follow the road down to the A-Ball campground. And so I am hung up at the A-Ball Bridge grocery store, A-Ball Bridge store, and what happened is I stopped in to get my resupply box. They didn't have it, and then I found out that It was delivered on Saturday to the P.O. box in Millinocket. And the lady who runs the store out here didn't get she usually gets the mail on Monday and Thursday and didn't get it. And so she had someone who was going to town, so she asked him to pick up my resupply box, run by the post office and pick it up while she's there. And then I asked her about a shower, if they had showers here, and she let me have a complimentary shower for my inconvenience. However, I still bought a towel and a bar of soap. But anyway, it all works out. So I'm going to go up here and sit at the store, wait for my resupply box to get here. Once it gets here, then I'm going to divide it up, and then I'm going to head into the 100-mile wilderness. And there's a shelter 4 miles and something in. I may try to make it there. All right, it's 4 p.m. and I got my resupply box, and I am headed into the gonna go on into the 100-mile wilderness. I got a shower, had a beer, had a couple of bags of chips. It was nice. And while I waited for my box, got to do all those things to pass the time. Got to have a little bit of internet and chatted with my wife for a second. Now I'm off to head back into the woods. I just had about a 20-minute conversation with another hiker who just finished the 100-mile wilderness and was getting some tips from her. She said that I'll have cell phone signal through here for a ways, so I'm pretty excited about that, to be able to check in with my wife. And so there's lots of good campsites through here, water sources and everything, so very optimistic about it. Warning sign: no places to obtain supplies or get help until monsoon. Do not attempt unless you have a minimum of 10 days supplies and are fully equipped. This is the longest wilderness section of the entire AT, and it is difficult. Should not be underestimated. Just came down the hill and look at this beautiful little spring. So that's going to be where I'm filling up. So it is 7:17. I've been here at the shelter since about 6:30 or so. Been talking to this gentleman and his daughter. They're pretty nice. They are section hiking the 100-mile wilderness, and I'm out looking for a spot. I'm going to set up over in here somewhere and find a comfortable spot just to lay down. I'm cowboy camping tonight in the bug bivvy, and man, I am so glad I brought this thing with me. I can hear mosquitoes out there buzzing around me, and they would eat me alive if they were given the chance. Good night.